The other thing involved with this entire 4K release is they did a brand new Dolby Atmos remix, which changed a lot of the sound effects. This is kind of the same thing we had way back in the day when the Terminator got the 5.1 remix and they changed all the sound effects to the whole thing. At least on that special edition MGM DVD, they did include a version of the mono mix. This new remaster only includes this because they have the Dolby Atmos version. They have a downmix version down to Dolby Digital 5.1, and so it's very irksome that there's not even an option to view the 4K with the original audio track. And so they changed all the sound effects because apparently back when they were actually making the film, doing the post-production in the UK, a lot of the people involved in the entire mixing and stuff like that on the film were using very old sound libraries. They weren't able to make new sound effects, new Foley and stuff like that, so everything is very much like 20, 30-year-old libraries of sound effects and gunshots and body hits and explosions, stuff like that. And so it doesn't always sound a little bit antiquated to some people. It didn't quite sound as fresh as it could against other blockbusters of the time. And so there's probably a bit of thing like, well, we wanted to really kind of do that, but we didn't have enough time for it. And the resources we had at the time didn't allow us to actually go ahead and do something new. And so on this Dolby Atmos one, all the stuff has been changed. And so there's no one to really comment about who worked on what, who approved what, who even reacted to anything, if anyone went through any kind of checklist with anyone who was involved with the film. And so it's very much a thing like the studio just went off and did these things based on maybe some comments from people here or there about what they thought about the entire original mix or some hitches they had with the entire process of post-production beforehand. But it doesn't sound like anyone really went in and actually asked Tim Burton what he thought, or Danny Elfman what he thought, or the original sound engineers, or the sound mixers, or the editors, anything like that. Anyone who was involved with the entire process of making the film, there's no documentation officially released from Warner Brothers saying, hey, this is the person who said yes to this, or said no to that.